$420 billion worth of Bitcoin could be locked forever. Not stolen, not spent, just locked. And this could change one of Bitcoin's most fundamental rules. The developer who proposed this hates the idea. He published it anyway, because he thinks what's coming is much worse. And this is exactly what we need to talk about today. Hello everyone, I'm Kai and welcome back to the Mindful Crypto Life. Yes, this topic sounds so complex, but let me break it down to you very simply. So let's get right into it. First, a quick explainer on how Bitcoin keeps your coins safe. Think of your Bitcoin wallet as a super secure safe. It has two keys, your public key and your private keys. Your public key, think of this like your bank account number. This is something that you could share to people. Your private key, now this is something you cannot share to people. This is something that only you should know. Right now, if someone sees your public key, it is mathematically impossible for any computer on Earth to work backwards and figure out your private key. The numbers involved are just too large. It would take longer than the age of the universe to crack, and that is how safe Bitcoin is today. But quantum computers works completely differently. Here's a simple way to think about it. A normal computer is like flipping a coin. It lands on heads or tails. You only get one answer at a time. While on the other hand, your quantum computers is like spinning a coin. While spinning, you get both heads and tails at the same time. It can explore millions of possibilities simultaneously. Scientists have developed something called Shor's algorithm. This lets quantum computers to use this ability to crack that kind of math that protects Bitcoin wallet. Right now, quantum computers are nowhere powerful enough to do this. But take note that technology is advancing real fast. Let me introduce you to Jameson Lopp. He is the developer who wrote this proposal. He put the realistic thread window in roughly 5 to 10 years. And here is the problem with old Bitcoin wallets. Early Bitcoin wallets, especially the ones created in between 2014 to 2019, were built in a way that it permanently exposes the public key in the blockchain. Anyone can see it, always. And this means that future quantum computers would have exactly what it needs to crack their private keys. Lopp estimates around 5.6 million Bitcoin sitting in wallets just like this. That is around 28% of all Bitcoin that will ever exist. Most of it have not moved in over 10 years. Most analysts believe that it's just simply lost. Dead wallets, forgotten passwords, or people who are just no longer with us. At today's prices, that is around 420 billion US dollars. If a quantum attacker ever gets to those wallets, it would not just affect those coins. This could shake the trust in Bitcoin itself. And among those vulnerable wallets, well, we've got Satoshi Nakamoto, the anonymous creator of Bitcoin, estimated to hold around 1.1 million in Bitcoin. Never moved, never spent, just sitting there since day one. So what does the proposal called BIP 361 actually suggest? We've got three phases. Starting with phase 1. The network stops allowing new Bitcoin to be sent to one of those old vulnerable wallets. Anyone who still have access would get a clear warning. Move your coins now. Going to phase 2, the old signature system gets switched off completely. Any Bitcoin still sitting on those wallets becomes frozen. It will be unspendable. And now let's go to the last phase, phase 3. This is an optional recovery window using advanced cryptography. Legitimate owners who can prove ownership still have a path to access their coins. The whole process will take several years after activation. Lopp's reasoning is simple. If those coins are not lost, which he believes most of them are, freezing them will cost nothing. But if a quantum attacker gets in there first, well, the damage to Bitcoin will be catastrophic. His exact words, "Quantum miners don't trade anything. They are vampires feeding upon the system." but not everyone agrees. Critics says this breaks one of Bitcoin's most fundamental promise. One quantum security expert puts this simply. If this passes, ownership becomes conditional. Having your private keys no longer guarantee that you can spend your Bitcoin. This weakens the entire point of the network. The day after Lopp published this, Blockstream CEO Adam Back publicly disagreed. He said Bitcoin should just build quantum-resistant upgrades as an optional choice and not force a freeze on anyone. Even Lopp himself said that he doesn't like the proposal. He actually said, "I wrote it because I like the alternative even less." What does this all mean to you right now? 3 things. The first one, this is not happening anytime soon. BIP 361 is a rough draft, a starting point for a debate, you may say. There's no activation date and no timeline. The second one, modern wallets are not affected by this. If you hold your Bitcoin in a newer wallet created in the past few years, then it already have a much safer format. And the third one, if you're new and want to get started right away, make sure to only buy Bitcoin from trusted platforms like the one I use, which is Phemex. After you purchase your Bitcoin, you can move it to a modern self-custody wallet and hold your own keys. That setup, buying Bitcoin from a trusted platform and then self-custody, is exactly what is not vulnerable in this proposal. I've added my Phemex link down in the description, and I've also added some modern wallets that you could check out. And if you don't hold Bitcoin yet, this debate decides what kind of system you're entering. And this is worth understanding before you do. A quick summary. A proposal to freeze $420 billion worth of Bitcoin, including Satoshi's own coin. This is from a developer who hates the idea but thinks it's absolutely necessary. The debate is only getting started, and this is exactly the type of discussion that we should all be having. Let me know down in the comment section below. Do you think Bitcoin should freeze all of those old vulnerable wallets to protect the network? Or does that break everything that it stands for? And as always, if you find this video helpful, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Again, I'm Kai from the Mindful Crypto Life. Always happy to see you here, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye!